So you're planning a trip to Europe. Exciting, right? But before you start packing, here's something you need to know. Europe has some unspoken rules that could make or break your experience. Make one wrong move, and you might end up on the wrong side of local customs or laws. Want to avoid the awkward moments and travel faux pas? Let's dive into the 7 things you should never do while exploring Europe. It's easy to assume that everyone in Europe speaks English. After all, many Europeans do, but don't make the mistake of relying solely on it. In countries like France, Spain, and Italy, locals may appreciate it more if you try a few words in their native language. A simple bonjour in Paris or gracias in Barcelona can go a long way. So, brush up on basic phrases like hello, thank you, and please before your trip. In many European countries, tipping isn't as expected as it is in places like the US. In fact, over tipping can sometimes be seen as rude. In countries like Italy and France, service charges are often included in your bill, and leaving a small tip is totally optional. Instead of over tipping, focus on being polite and respecting the service. That's the real way to show appreciation. Europe's public transportation system is one of the best in the world, but don't expect to get away with slouching on the train or talking loudly. Many locals value their personal space, and excessive noise or lack of manners can attract unwanted stares. Keep your voice down, don't block the aisles, and make sure you're standing on the right side of the escalator. These little things can make your ride more pleasant and avoid you looking like a tourist. In several European countries, you must validate your train ticket before boarding, especially in Italy, France, and Spain. If you forget to do so, you could be hit with hefty fines. So, make sure you look for the ticket validation machine and stamp your ticket. It's a quick but crucial step in keeping your journey hassle-free. While credit cards are widely accepted in big cities, many smaller shops, cafes, or markets across Europe still prefer cash, or at least require a minimum spend for card payments. Countries like Germany, Austria, and Switzerland tend to use cash more often, so always carry a bit of local currency with you. It'll save you from getting stuck when you find yourself at a small local bakery in Paris that doesn't take cards. Europe is home to some of the most famous landmarks and museums in the world. But here's the thing, don't just snap a photo and move on. Take the time to appreciate what you're seeing, whether it's the history of the Colosseum in Rome or the art inside the Louvre. Rushing through these places is like skimming a good book. You'll miss out on the full experience. Slow down and soak it all in. You're in the presence of greatness. So there you have it. A few things to avoid while traveling across Europe. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll blend in like a local and have a much smoother, more enjoyable trip. Europe is full of incredible experiences, and respecting local customs will only make it better. What's your favorite European destination? Let me know in the comments.